Welcome back, guys, to Mass Effect, where we move on with the storyline last with pretty much all the side quests out of the way, apart from a few collectibles to pick up across the galaxy. We're ready to move on. The other kind of pressing issue revealed last episode is that romance may be in the air, or at least it's kind of sneaking around. Now, in terms of romance for my Shepard, I'm not sure I'm really ready for that yet. I'm kind of in this phase where I'm a busy woman saving the galaxy. I've got far too much to care about than romance itself, but Kaidan seems to be very, very interested. So here's a question for you guys. If you were Shepard at this point in time, who would you pick out of the cast members? What person are you interested in this Shepard getting with? If anyone at all. I don't know if I am interested in going one of the romance routes right now. I'm a very, very busy Shepard with so much questing and killing and all that to do, but onwards to Virmire at last. Let us get down there, Pres Rob. Move away from Sentry, zoom out all the way, and Virmire at the top. Let us head there straight away. There's only one system, Hawk. Let's get moving. So, many planets to find. Probably none to land on. Chloroplon has nothing. Anything to survey? Jar 4 has nothing. In fact, we can see exactly where we're heading, of course, because it's Virmire. It seems there's nothing else of interest in the entire system. Ah, planet on the outer edge. Not even surveyable is Priscilla. Nerdy Priscilla, but not quite. So Virmire it is. Let's head on and get down with the story. Taking our usual suspects, Garrus and Wrex. Let's get going.
Commander, I'm reading a signal. Must be our Salarian infiltration team.
Check out those defense towers.
Drop the Mako. We'll go in hot and take them out.
I'll get you in underneath their radar, Commander. You've got a clean drop, Commander.
Stay out of range and continue evasive maneuvers until I bring those AA towers down.
I know the drill. Meet you at the camp once those towers are offline. Joke around.
Alright then, time to get moving. Let's check. Oh, I was about to say let's check the map for our nearest target. But it's mainly just a straight run. The main problem is that instantly our map filled up with enemies. And what are these random creatures, like crabs with legs and that disappear when I run them down? What on earth is going on? Right, so it's on the opposite side of this turn, more or less. So let's hope we don't get bombarded as we take it. Turrets are probably not what they are. Geth rocket drones. So we could take this on foot and survive quite nicely, I'd imagine. We'll of course keep it in the Mako, or the Mako as I've always called it, just in case. Right, you're not a target. Someone round this corner is. Boom! A snapshot with a cannon there. How did I not kill that one? How will they go down to sustained machine gun fire quite easily? In fact, we have Geth. Barely dodged. Nearly ran back into it. But in the meantime, it's just safer to take them all out from the tank. Nothing is really posing as an issue here. I got hit by one rocket, 2 rockets. And if you get that close, my machine gun can't work on you. So I'll just run over some indigenous wildlife. Have me with your rockets, stop hitting me. Ah, jams. There must be a lot of Geth in this area. Question is, where are they launching? Ah, in front of us? No. What? Gotta be some around us is the funny thing. Otherwise, there we go. Sorted you out. And you have loads of shield barriers, guys. What's with that? Do you not want to play with us? Very harsh. I want to play with you. Supposed to be taking down the one nearest to us. They keep aiming on the ones furthest away. There we go. Let's get rid of that shield barrier. Okay. Sorry, Rocket Man. I wasn't really going to let you live much longer, that's for sure. And all I have to do is blow up the wall. Boom. Oh, wait. Maybe not. That didn't work at all. No one wants me to kill them in a nice, easy fashion, which makes sense. It makes sense. Oh, what are you doing, guys? I was hoping to get a twofer there. So much fire coming down on us then. I was a bit worried for a second. We are losing shields, kind of slowly and surely. But let's check out what this red dot is. It seems to be a bit further on than... Oh no, there is a Geth trooper up here waiting. Not gonna let you live, sir. Don't be silly. Meanwhile, though, I'm getting peppered from somewhere. May I hazard a guess that something just kind of spawned as I went past here, and I'm being shot from that way rather than in this room? There is something down this room. Ah! When you go sniping me, sir, if you assassinate. Or you Geth stalker guy. Oh, wait a second, there's one more in this room with me! Ah! Shoot him, guys, shoot him! Thank you. Interesting. Oh, we'll take the hardened weapon locker. Hopefully we'll get something really nice from it. Hardened indeed. A free button press to get everything out. Nicely done. Probably not going to give us anything of great value, but check out all the areas, find out what's going on. Can I jump down? No. Well, a little bit of a walk back to the Mako. And then we continue on. I was wondering if there's some kind of switch to press or something like the gates would close as we got nearby, but no, that didn't happen. Just the only reason to get out was for some extra loot. Ah, turret. Oh, that's not a turret, that's a Colossus. That is very not a turret. At least our little field trip. Oh, barely missed that. Kind of nearly drove back into it. Our little field trip gave us a little bit more in terms of shield power from resting the Mako. So just play it carefully, play it safe, and make sure that we gain... Oh, come on. There's a Geth Colossus all the way out there. And armatures galore on top of that. Whoa, barely dodged. So which way are we heading, I wonder? Left or right, does it matter? Let's check the map. Of course, we leveled up at some point now. We can go either way. One way looks like a dead end. Dead ends usually have some form of goodie in them. Might be good for me to start leveling first aid. A new power deploys Medigel to all wounded squad members, restoring their health. Isn't first aid what I already have, but more or less that's probably just a boost upon its general power. Let's check out the dead end first. Right, dead on cannon blows, always finish them off quite nicely. I'm not going to stand around for that to hit me. Don't be silly. Oh, there was a way through here. So really could have got through either way. sure this Colossus is out of our way, though. Man, you have good armor. Ah! At least we know you can't hit us if we do this. You're stuck to us, though. Not if I blow you up. Well, this sucks. It appears one of its legs has forever now become part of our car. We've been jammed, Captain. Let's go! Right, we can pop a wheelie and go backwards. But it appears we have now been forever disabled. Right. This is not handy. Ah! We are free! We are free! And we've learned to never ram them again. That's for sure. Never, never again. Alright, so you guy, I don't actually have to challenge you. Haha!
There's our target, Commander.
Don't snipe me. Boom! I know there's more of you, but I think you're either behind the gate or all hiding up top. Seems I killed someone by blowing up the gate. Or at least exploding the gate. So there's got to be lots of... Oh, hello, sir. You were not going to survive that, I'm sorry. We're going to have to head on up. On foot to invade.
There must be a way to shut that gun down.
What are you firing at? Are you firing at that? I guess that is more deadly than I thought. No, shock trooper. No. Bad shock trooper. It's cool, guys. We can dodge this. Let's come through here. There must be some kind of button to open the gate. Don't you run at me, sir. I don't appreciate your tomfoolery. Can we kill it? Kill it? Or not? AA gun power controls. 3 of them. Gate controls. Generator still active. Gate override offline. We can turn that off.
The grid is down, Commander. On approach to the Salarian base now. Out.
Cool.
Ready to continue on your mark, Commander Shepard.
Time to move on then. We've got the gates open. We've taken out the anti-aircraft gun. And now the Normandy can swoop in and do what it wants. Of course, we still have a gigantic Geth armament over there. Oh, it's gone away? The Geth Colossus? Where'd that go? Oh no, it's still there. All we have to do is just avoid it. No need to engage that in one-on-one combat. Unless we really want to die. So with that said, back off. And swoop ourselves in. Off on an adventure! Oh, that's Normandy. Hey! I thought it was a Geth dropship. I was a bit worried for a second. That's funny, we took out the guy above. That wasn't my intention. I was meaning to get the 2 below. But whatever works, works. I'm not going to complain. That's for sure. In fact, if we look at the radar dots, we can actually kind of find out where people are and blow them up from down here. Like there should be one about here, I imagine. Oh, hello. Shoot what you want of me, sir. It's not going to do much on my shields. There we go. And we should be safe as we disable this one. No problemo. Bit of using eyesight never hurt anyone after all. I can read radars, me. So give us some radar. Oh, don't give us some radar. Give us some gate controls. I need to get through the next place.
That's it. Nothing between us and the Salarian camp now.
Let's head there, Wrex. Roll due speed, come on! But I do wonder if I'm ever finding myself better. Let's check. Am I ever finding myself any better equipment or armors or whatnot? Assault rifles there. Pulse rifle VIII, which is really, really good. Actually, ratings higher than my one, in fact. Of course, still not better than what I've got anyway. From just my gallivanting around space. However, that's better damage than the Master Gear sniper rifle. Its accuracy rating is lower though. So I think I'd rather stick with it, but it would probably be a really nice thing to give to you, sir. Take that. Right, apart from that, what else to do? Armors. Let's check armors out. Well, light armor here, which is worse. Light armor, medium armor, or worse. Apart from shields, but I prefer the damage protection, actually, even though I can get 2 different armor slots in there. Anything for you, Turian, sir? Nope. And for Wrex, actually, a lot better armor. Predator VIII. We will transfer the upgrades and end up looking all black and camo-y. In fact, we can stick another upgrade on you. We've got 100 shields already. What next? 9% damage protection sounds pretty good. In fact, we can change that to 120 shields instead of 100 shields straight off the bat. Keep you alive even longer. And of course, we got another... Oh no, we didn't get another point. Wrex got Master Carnage. Leveling up all the time. We should hit level 15 not too long away. I'm not even sure what the maximum level you can reach is, but we can't be that far off, can we? Normally I look to figures of 100, but I don't think this game has that. Anyway, onwards. It's a straight drive to the Salarian camp, so let's rendezvous and find out what's going on in Virmire. Apart from electrical storms. No ambush, that's good.
Commander, Normandy's touched down at the base, but it looks like we're grounded. The Salarian captain can explain when you get here.
Why are we grounded? Well, we got the Mako tank anyway. Nothing can really ground that. And here we are at last. I was thinking that was a very long drive.
There's the camp.
So what's going on here, apart from the crap ton of money we just got?
So what are we supposed to do now?
Stay put until we can come up with a plan.
Are you in charge here? What's the situation?
I'm Captain Kirahi, 3rd Infiltration Regiment STG. You and your crew have just landed in the middle of a hot zone. Every AA gun within 10 miles has been alerted to your presence.
What are we supposed to do in the meantime?
We stay put until the Council sends the reinforcements we requested.
We are the reinforcements.
What? You're all they sent? I told the Council to send a fleet.
We couldn't understand your transmission. They sent me to investigate.
That is a repetition of our task. I lost half my men investigating this place.
So what have you found?
Saren's base of operations. He set up a research facility here, but it's crawling with Geth and very well fortified.
Is he here? Have you seen him?
No, but his Geth are everywhere, and we've intercepted some comms referring to Saren. This is his facility, there's no doubt about that.
What's Saren researching?
He's using the facility to breed an army of Krogan.
How is that possible?
Apparently, Saren has discovered a cure for the genophage.
What's so important about curing this genophage?
It was the solution to the Krogan problem.
We introduced the genophage to the Krogan population after the uprising, to quell their numbers. Without it, the Krogan will quickly overrun the galaxy. And these Krogan follow Saren.
The Geth are bad enough, but a Krogan army. He'd be almost unstoppable.
Exactly my thoughts. We must ensure that this facility and its secrets are destroyed.
Destroyed? I don't think so. Our people are dying. This cure can save them.
If that cure leaves this planet, the Krogan will become unstoppable. We can't make the same mistake again.
We are not a mistake.
Is he going to be a problem? We already have enough angry Krogan to deal with.
He'll be fine. I'll talk to him.
I'd appreciate that, Commander. My men and I need to rethink our plan of attack. Can you give us some time?
Go ahead, Captain. I'll come back soon.
We won't be long, Commander. In the meantime, if you need any supplies, you can talk to Commander Rentola. He's in one of the tents nearby.
Looks like things are a bit of a mess.
Yeah. I wouldn't be so worried if it wasn't for Wrex. He looks like he's gonna blow a gasket.
You think I should go talk to him?
It wouldn't hurt. Well, it might, actually. Just do it carefully.
I'll be careful. But be ready, just in case.
I'm always ready.
I don't know why we have to make you ready. Wrex will listen to me. We've been partners for God knows how long. It's all cool. Was there some kind of explosion then? Is someone exploding something? I don't like this. Garrus, sort Wrex out for me.
I'm concerned about Wrex. Can we still...
Who is setting off a shotgun? Wrex? Are you okay? Blowing off some steam there, sir.
This isn't right, Shepard. If there's a cure for the genophage, we can't destroy it.
I understand you're upset, but we both know Saren's the enemy here. He's the one you should be angry with.
Really? Saren created a cure for my people. You want to destroy it. Help me out here, Shepard. The lines between friend and foe are getting a little blurry from where I stand.
This isn't a cure, it's a weapon, and if Saren is allowed to use it, you won't be around to reap the benefits. None of us will.
That's a chance we should be willing to take. This is the fate of my entire people we're talking about. I've been loyal to you so far. Hell, you did more for me than my family ever did. But if I'm going to keep following you, I need to know we're doing it for the right reasons.
Wrex, these Krogan are not your people. They're slaves of Saren, tools. Is that what you want for them?
No, we were tools for the Council once. To thank us for wiping out the Rachni, they neutered us all. I doubt Saren will be as generous. All right, Shepard. You've made your point. I don't like this, but I trust you enough to follow your lead. Just one thing. When we find Saren, I want his head.
Phew. And a crazy musical tone of celebration. That was a bit of a tense standoff there. And I actually understand completely why Wrex is getting annoyed. If his species can't breed, his species will die out. If there's a cure, that's a really good thing. Of course, the cure would make them into tool the weapon of war, so that's of course a really bad thing. However, if someone's blindsided by the fact that there's finally a cure, something that can help revive their species, what really are they going to choose? It's such a big decision. Do you really go for the big bad straight off, or do you want the cure? I can understand where Wrex came from completely. I'm glad I managed to talk him down, however. Ha! At least you trust me and like me enough. That's great. Whew.
If we're doing this, then let's go.
Indeed. I'll take you with me, and hopefully you won't cause everyone to die. Liara, what's going on, my dear?
Your ability to calm the Krogan is impressive.
Indeed it is. So what's on this communications relay, I wonder? Nothing, just a codex entry? Cool.
I'm surprised you were able to reason with a Krogan.
Because this Krogan isn't exactly the dumbass Krogans we've generally fought before. This Krogan's a pretty bossy one. I mean, he was a leader in his own right. Hello, random helmet guy.
I'm surprised that Krogan yielded to your argument.
Because I'm such a persuasive speaker. And I'm also handsome. In a female way. Handsome in a female way.
You talk sense to a Krogan. I didn't think that was possible.
You guys are a bit, like, bigoted versus them, aren't you?
With all these defenses, Saren must be hiding something big.
It must be. Everyone's here, in fact.
The upcoming battle frightens me, but I know Saren must be stopped.
Greetings, human. I am Commander Rentola. I can provide you with supplies for the upcoming mission. For anything else, I suggest you speak with Captain Kirahi.
Let me see what you have.
What little there is.
What little there is, usually, of course, there's still upgrades like this, and licenses for our Normandy Quartermaster, which is always good. Heavy armor for a Krogan, in fact, which could have been a very sore point. We're nearing 10 million credits. So that's good. Let's get ourselves some more Omnigel, even though we're probably capped anyway. Never bad to get more, and more armor as well. Thank you. It's funny that you guys have armor for other races, considering the fact that you're a Salarian strike squad.
Nice work with Wrex. I didn't think anything would calm him down.
It won't be an easy fight, but we're ready when you are.
Good, nice to know that you two are with me. However, I wish the alien parts of my crew weren't standing so far away. It makes it feel a bit less inclusive than what we've been this entire journey so far. Anyway, Captain Kirahi, let's get going.
Thank you for speaking with the Krogan. The assault on Saren's base will be difficult enough as it is.
I assume that means you've come up with a plan.
Of sorts. We can convert our ship's drive system into a 20-kiloton ordnance. Crude, but effective.
Nice. Drop that nuke from orbit, and Saren can kiss his Turian ass goodbye.
Unfortunately, the facility is too well fortified for that. We'll need to place the bomb at a precise location.
Where do we take the nuke? And how do we get there?
The bomb must be taken to the far side of the facility. Your ship can drop it off, but we'll need to infiltrate the base, disable the AA guns, and pacify any ground forces first.
You want us to go in on foot? We don't have enough men.
It does sound a bit risky. Is there no other way?
No, but I think we can work around that. I'm going to divide my men into 3 teams and hit the front of the facility. While we've got their attention, you can sneak your shadow team in the back.
It's a good idea, but your people are going to get slaughtered.
We're tougher than we look, Commander. But it's true. I don't expect many of us will make it out alive. And that makes what I'm going to ask even more difficult. I need one of your men to accompany me, to help coordinate the teams.
We'll need someone who knows Alliance communication protocols.
I volunteer, Commander.
Not so fast, LT. Commander Shepard will need you to arm the nuke. I'll go with the Salarians.
With all due respect, Gunnery Chief, it's not your place to decide.
Why is it that whenever someone says, with all due respect, they really mean kiss my ass?
A decision is to be made. A decision indeed. I wonder if the captain can choose a good person. Now, Caden's trying to pull rank on Ashley, it seems. Who do I want to send on a suicide mission, more or less? Who do I want to send that probably won't get out of there alive? That is the real question. Of course, who do I want to arm a nuke with? I don't know. Why can't I arm the nuke? What's going on with that? Decisions, tough decisions. Shut it, Marines, is a good question. Or a good response. Maybe I could let the captain decide. Or maybe it'd be good for Ashley to go. Just for the sake of the fact that Ashley could do with a bit of more... Well, let's stick her in with the aliens and see if she can get over her racism. That's not a bad idea. Hopefully she can. I'd like that. Go!
Williams, you'll accompany the captain. No heroics, understood?
Aye, aye, Commander.
I will have the ordnance loaded onto the Normandy and brief your crew on its detonation sequencing. Do you have any questions before we go, Commander?
The Normandy's picking me up. How will your teams escape the blast?
We will engage the Geth as long as possible. Once the bomb is in place, we will fall back to try and escape the blast radius. If we move quickly, we should be able to escape with acceptable casualties. If not, then our memories will live on as martyrs to a greater cause.
You talk like this is a suicide mission.
I won't lie to you, Commander. There is a chance none of us will survive this assault, even your team. But we do what is necessary.
I want to know more about the bomb. How reliable is it going to be?
Its reliability depends on the person arming it, but it will do the job. The drive system is highly impervious to damage from external sources. Once it has been armed, very little can stop it. The key is getting it into place and armed before the Geth can stop us.
Okay then, we know more about the bomb. We're sending Ashley to help them out, which is kind of probably the better choice because just Ashley is a soldier. She's built to take damage and deal damage more than Caden is. Probably better to work with in a squad where there's other high damage dealers there. So probably she's very much better to like lead a squad or lead a team of her own. as well as doing the communications, so that's not a bad idea. But I'm going to leave it here for this episode, guys, and I'll see you around for the next episode of Mass Effect. Thank you for watching. Tune in next time as we go on this mission. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Bye-bye.